Hi guys, just some sales and pickups I got from the charity shop yesterday. So I had a load of Nerf guns up in Amazon and they were all new and sealed like RA. And I don't know if I've got a bad batch or something, but certain lines keep getting returned to me. I don't know what to do actually. I think if one more gets returned, I'm going to pull the lot back and see what happens, because it's just a bit frustrating because I get them back here and they are jammed. The customers aren't, making up, they are getting jammed. So I don't know if I got a bad batch or if it's a common problem with Nerfs. Anyway, this one came back to me and even though it is broken and it's jammed, the customers kept a lot of the accessories. So I called Amazon and I spoke to them and told them what had happened. I had to send a few photos over of what was missing and include the packing slip that was sent back with me. And this Nerf gun went for about £53 and they reimbursed me, I think, £43 because parts were missing when it was returned to me. So what I've been doing with the ones that have been returned, because they're out of the 30 days for me to be able to return them back to the shops, I've been parting them out. So this is it's just the trigger is just completely jammed on this one. So this, I just wanted to get rid of it because it's massive. So I just put that on for £10 plus postage, and that went within a few days. I really believe actually that if you bought a load of Nerf guns, you could part them out new and make money on them whilst they're on sale in shops and that type of things. If you broke off like the shoulder stocks and things like that, I'm sure there must be money made it, because I got another one returned and I think I've made more by parting out them as used than the actual thing sold for on Amazon. Anyway, so bit of a long story there, but yeah. This frog, I picked this up. It's missing its manual. I paid £2 for it because I didn't know at the time whether it was worth anything or not. But it's missing its manual, and in the end, it only ended up going for £5.29 with free postage. So bit of a fail there for me on that one. This Tetley Bitter like pump thing that came just in at the bottom of a box of some other stuff, and that went for £6 with free postage. These Sylvanian Families figures, this is a rare celebration set. I want to say 20th anniversary, I can't remember now. But yeah, this is quite a rare one, and they went for £25 plus postage. This Mario and Sonic Olympic Winter Games for the DS that I picked up on the weekend, I paid £1 for that, and that went for £5.99 with free postage. This Lego all went to the same person. This dinosaur, this doesn't owe me anything anymore, but I've sold this twice before, and when the Jurassic Park film was out I was getting around £12.99 for them, but they've gone down a little bit in value now, so I took a best offer of £7 on that one. And they've also bought this little section here of like incomplete vehicles and stuff, and I think I took a best offer of £7 on that one as well, and they're going to the same person. These PS1 bags, so Jamie had an absolute score on Shpock, which is not actually very good around where we live, but some guy had he had 40 of these PS1 bags, and he wanted £60 for them. In the photo they were all boxed, so Jamie was driving over there to go and pick them up, and I got a message from the guy saying that he'd left them in storage and the boxes had been damaged. He would do them for 40, so they cost £1 each. And the boxed ones, there's a few boxed ones that weren't so damaged, and that weren't damaged at all, sorry, and they've gone up to Amazon. I don't think they're live yet. They've gone up to Amazon, but these ones we've just put on eBay without the boxes. You can see there, it's just the outer packaging, and that went for £18 plus postage, I think it was. So yeah, absolute score on that, and got a lot of watches still left on the listing. This is just a girl's neck dress, not much money in this. I paid £2 for it in a charity shop. You know when you get a bit desperate in charity shops and you just pay a little bit more than you should. But yeah, I paid £2 for that, and that went in the end for £8 plus the £3 postage. So yeah, not masses, but at least I don't have to take the postage out of it. And this is just a fat face jumper that went for, I bought for 50p, and that just went for £5 plus postage as well. Okay, and then I nipped off to the charity shops with Olive yesterday. I don't need stock at all, but I just wanted to get out of the house with Olive, so we just went around a few shops. This monsoon skirt, it's just a long lady's skirt. I paid up on this, paid £4.50, and the reason being is that it's still new with tags. You can see here what what it originally cost and then what they knock it down to and things like that. What I'll do here is I'll just remove this little bit here which says the £14.70. I'll just remove that section, and I would imagine like £18 to £20 back on that one. I managed to sell used of this brand for between 12 and 15, so I wouldn't really want it to let it go any less than 18 on that one. This is a boys mini Bowden sort of like shirt, pullover shirt type thing. I did see in the charity shop, that's one thing I will say, when you're looking at like kids clothes and baby clothes, is just look for stones. I did see this, but I'm pretty sure that'll come out quite easily with some vanish type stuff. So there's that one. And then I just want to say thanks to Andrea, because I didn't know that this Johnny B brand here is part of the Bowden like kids teenage wear. And I think New Look does a brand like a like a teenage section or something like that with similar looks sort of similar to this. Could be confused for it, but yeah, thanks to Andrea for that one, because I would have left them behind definitely. And they're just some trousers, and I paid £1 for them. Not sure what I'll get back, but I haven't researched. And then my absolute favourite thing that I picked up yesterday is this Coca-Cola swimming costume. Just this lady's swimming costume there. I thought that looked yeah, just that really stood out to me in the shop. I paid £3 for that one. I've seen someone get a used one on bids. Someone got like £26 plus postage, and then I saw another one, because people have been putting them on auctions. Another one, a new one, went I think for 32 or 36, I can't quite remember. It was new, and that went on bids as well. So yeah, this was a really cool pickup. Yeah, so yeah, that was just a few pickups from yesterday. When I find in charity shops I'm not really getting anything, I sort of turn to clothes, and I find you can always pick up clothes in charity shops. So if you're struggling, it's probably a good area to learn about. Okay, thanks guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you soon.